Alrighty friends, and well we go. Hello friends, my name is Johnny. I will be your captain and storyteller for today's journey. As a quick and friendly reminder for your safety, please remain seated. Keep all those hands, arms, fingers, and legs inside the boat at all times. And if you have any little ones, please supervise them. We wouldn't want any unexpected chapters on today's story. And with that being said, friends, like most stories, you'd have to flip through pages of a book to be transported to different worlds and meet new friends. But those lucky enough to visit in person, like yourselves today, with the help of a little bit of pixie dust magic, it might seem like we're going to the mouth of Launch of the Whale, but I promise you, friends, it's just another way I like to get to a place called Storybook Land. And as we turn the corner, friends, coming up to our left-hand side, we have the cave of the Big Bad Wolf, who is always after those three little pigs. Off to our right-hand side, one has a house made out of straw, one made out of sticks, and one made entirely out of 100% wolf-proof guaranteed bricks. And as we turn the corner once again, friends, coming up to our left-hand side, slowly but surely, we have a story that gets stranger and stranger every single time I tell it. Where one golden afternoon, Alice followed the white rabbit all the way down the rabbit hole and landed all the way to Wonderland, where things only got curiouser and curiouser from there. And off to our right, we have London Park, to where Peter Pan took the darling children, with the help of Tinkerbell, of course, and flew them all the way to Neverland, where things only got better and better from there, since the children never ever had to grow up. And friends, I know this goes without being said, but love is a very powerful thing, no matter if you're from two different worlds like Aladdin and Jasmine, who now live here happily ever after in the beautiful Sultan's Palace in the land of mystery called Agrabah. And right about now, friends, we're traveling through the twinkling archways, the same exact archways that Aladdin and Jasmine flew up, under, and around on their magic carpet ride to a whole new world. And friends, like some stories, they have their light side and they also have a bit of a dark side, but don't worry, we're just going to travel through the Cave of Wonders. Legend has it, whoever reads the genie from the lamp will be granted 3 wishes. Let's close our eyes today, make a wish, and see if it'll come true. And as we exit out of the Cave of Wonders, off to our right-hand side, we have the cozy cottage of the 7 Dwarfs, where Snow White was seeking shelter away from the evil witch. Thankfully, due to her kind soul, they did just that, and if you listen close enough, you can even hear them sing their tunes as they hi-ho away. And directly across to our left, we have the Blue Chateau. This is the story of a girl named Cinderella, of course, a girl who simply just wanted to go to that ball up there in that very pink castle off to our left. Unfortunately, Cinderella was denied by her stepmother, but thankfully, Cinderella's wish was granted by her blue fairy godmother. But as the clock struck 12 and the bell rung, Cinderella's carriage turned back into a pumpkin, which is still up there on that bridge to our left between those tiny little pine trees to this very day. And off to our left-hand side, friends, we have the beautiful flower beds inspired by the Walt Disney 1933 classic, to be exact, Silly Symphony of Lullaby Land. And yes, friends, there's magic everywhere here at Storybook. Off to our right, I bet you notice the trees up here just a little small in size. That is because every morning here at Storybook, our friend Tinkerbell sprinkles just a little bit of her pixie dust magic, so the trees and the plants never ever have to grow up.
And a couple centipedes, what lazy Daisy.
And coming up straight ahead, friends, we have the home, the mansion of Mr. Toad himself, of Toad Hall. But friends, it seems like yet again Mr. Toad is not home right about now. He's probably on some wacky adventure up in Fantasyland, but don't worry, I'll let him know we stopped by to say hello. And off to our left, we have Arendelle, home to Anna and Elsa and her frozen friends, where they discovered something more powerful than Elsa's magic, and that is love, and of course, friendship. And as we turn to our right, we have the home of Geppetto the Woodcarver, who simply wished upon a star for his Pinocchio to become a real boy, of course. Thankfully, Geppetto's one very special wish was granted by none other than the Blue Fairy, of course. And now, friends, like all good stories, they all have to come to an end at some point. But don't worry, I'll leave you off with one last story. Coming up to our very right-hand side, friends, in the corner, we have the story of a little mermaid named Ariel, who simply just wanted to get her land legs to feel Prince Eric and be a part of our human world. And of course, Ariel's story started off on our left, the entrance to the city of Atlantica, ruled by King Triton, Ariel's father, of course. And now, friends, as we close yet another chapter here at Storybook, please remain seated. Keep all those hands, arms, fingers, and legs inside the boat. And on behalf of all the Storybook tellers here, friends, we want to say thank you for joining us today and have a magical rest of your day here at Disneyland.